Good evening to everybody and day, or whatever time of night it is in the hemisphere you're in. Jeremy Larkin with the Larkin Group, Keller Williams Realty. Guys, we're talking about blood, sweat, and short sales. If you've been involved in a short sale, if you've written an offer on a short sale, if you've looked at short sales, you know about the blood and the sweat, and you know about the tears also. What's happening is there's some legislation trying to be passed. The government's trying to pass legislation every night while we're sleeping of some kind. This is just another one of the things they want to do, but it could make your life as a buyer very much easier, as a seller, if you're a short seller, easier, and myself as a real estate agent, significantly easier. Here's the deal with a short sale. It's the process by which a seller sells their home for less than they owe the bank. I'm just going to give the definition for those who don't know. Meaning you owe, John Seller owes the bank $200,000 on his house. But the problem is John Seller bought the house in 2005 or 6, and now the home's worth $150,000. So he owes the bank $50,000 more than it's worth, but he needs to sell it because of a job transfer, medical problems, loss of a job, family situation, we don't know. So Sally buyer comes along and sees it listed for $149.9 and says, yes, I'm going to buy this for $149.9. Here's the problem. Sally quickly learns that the bank who holds the mortgage for John Seller, they've not approved the sale of the home. And that's been the problem. Three out of 4 short sales, according to the statistics I've seen, don't ever make it. They go to foreclosure. Okay, short sale is kind of like that Custer's last stand for homeowners against foreclosure. If they try to, did you like that Custer's last stand comment? After they've tried to modify the loan, after they've borrowed all of mom and dad's last dollars, after they've tried to, beg, borrow, and steal to stay in their home, and so they're trying to make this easier, and they need to make it easier. Buyers, you know the pain if you've been involved in short sales. We're talking about 8 months. Another statistic I saw was 8 months was from the day they listed the typical short sale to closing was the national average. Some less and some longer. Okay, so let me tell you about this legislation. If you look up here on the board, I've got some items that you're going to want to check out. Here's what this legislation would do and how it would affect you. Okay, it would force a 10-day response from the bank. 10-day response? I'm not kidding. I've seen 90 and 120-day response. Imagine if you're a buyer, especially ladies, because ladies, when they offer on a home, they move into it mentally. Okay, 10 days to get an answer versus 120 or 130 or 140. Sorry, the cameraman nodded off right there. Okay, they'd pay the seller $1,500 to leave. Jeremy, why would they pay the seller $1,500 to leave? They can't pay the mortgage anymore because they want the home in pristine quality condition, and they want it vacated so they can do the short sale. Okay, they'd pay $1,000 to the first mortgage. This is the government. That's your money, by the way, they'd be taking, and my money. I know it. It goes around and around. They'd pay $3,000 at the second. The second mortgage is the #1 sticky point in a short sale. Cannot tell you how many times the first mortgage approves of the $200,000 sale price, and then the second mortgage is crying over losing $9,000. Right? They'd pay $3,000 the second. But here's the key. You'd get into short, secure, and known timelines, which is huge for the agents, it's huge for the buyers, it's huge for the sellers. All that said, I got something really cool in my email, like literally 10 minutes ago. It's a compilation of 11 short sales that are approved or almost approved on our market right now. And what that means is the bank has approved the price, or they're a smidge away from approving it. I will email that to you if you want. There are no strings attached, but you have to ask for it. Half the time when we send out really cool value, people don't think it's anything, so they ignore it. This is a great list, 11 properties from $50,000 to $400,000 or $500,000. Email me, larkin@gostgeorge.com, larkin@gostgeorge.com. Okay. Second, if you have, do not miss that list, and it's free to you. I'll just shoot it right back out to you, and you can enjoy the information. Number 2, if you have questions about your own personal situation, about potentially short selling your home, we are involved in that, myself and a partner here in the office, and we're doing a lot of short sales. Please just email me confidentially. Nobody will see it. Nobody will know about it. Tell me what your situation is. I'm meeting with a close friend Friday to list his home as a short sale. Look, it's no longer socially unacceptable to do it. Sometimes it's the right thing to do. Over and out. Ask for that list, and in the interim, visit us online anytime at gostgeorge.com. Thanks, guys.